And now for more on the big event itself, we head back to the MGM where Ron Futrell is standing by live. Ron, where's your money going to be?
Well, Allison, I got to tell you, the excitement is starting to get rolling here as we get set for the big fight here tomorrow night at the MGM Grand. This fight is expected to outdo all other fights, in particular with the pay-per-view revenue of this fight. Now, the only thing more important than the fight itself is the guest list. You know that, of who's going to be here? So I just happened to go over and check out one of these guest lists. All the regulars are going to be here that normally are here for fights, but there are a few new additions that I haven't seen at fights before. How about this one? Keith Richards from the Rolling Stones is going to be here. Madonna is going to be here. Tiger Woods is going to show up for this fight. He's taking this weekend off from the PGA Tour. Ellen DeGeneres from ABC fame, and also Jack Kemp, former vice presidential candidate. So a lot of different stars coming here for this event that haven't been here in the past for this fight. Hey, coming up a little bit later in sports, one guy that is here, I talked to him just a moment ago, Mills Lane. He's going to be reffing this fight. We'll talk about that rather interesting controversy coming up later in sports. Allison?
That's right, new ref. Okay, thank you very much, Ron.
Thanks, Ron.
And if you didn't want to shell out a couple $100 or a couple $1,000 for the fight, there are plenty of places around town where you can catch the action.
Now, News 13's Inside Sports with Ron Futrell.
Well, hi, everybody. Coming to you live from the MGM Grand. We're outside the arena where the fight's going to be taking place tomorrow. Now, the battle over who's going to referee this fight tomorrow night was decided this morning. Las Vegas Mitch Halpern decided to pull out of the fight. Mills Lane from Reno is taking over. He is going to referee the fight tomorrow night. Now, earlier this week, Team Tyson protested Halpern being part of this fight, and last night they took their case before the Athletic Commission.
If you guys just want to go ahead and tell the world, the hell with Mike Tyson, say it. Don't look for reasons to do it. I've been there before. Just tell us, get the hell out, show them at the fight if you want to. Do what you want to do.
You know, they had to do what they had to do. They're fighting for the heavyweight championship of the world. They want to feel comfortable. I understand that.
Halpern reffed the first fight, and there have been no complaints about the job he did. The Tyson camp said their protest was nothing personal. They just wanted a change. So to avoid becoming the story, Halpern took the high road this morning and let Tyson have his way.
You know, as an official, you don't ever want to be the center of attention, and that's what was happening. These are two great fighters. This is a big, big fight, and I didn't want to take away from that. Saturday night, I'll be home with my daughter, my 14-month-old daughter. She's going to be on my lap, and we're going to watch the fight.
Halpern, by the way, was set to make $10,000 for the fight tomorrow night, so he's lost the $10,000 from this fight, but took the high road there and gained a lot of respect by not refereeing tomorrow night. Now, as you know, and I think what Tyson was doing here was trying to get inside the referee's head for this fight, and this game, as a lot of sports is very mental, as Mario Diaz reports.
November 9th, 1996. A night where Mike Tyson lost more than a title. It was a night where this once indestructible champ lost his mindset inside of the ring. With punch after punch that Holyfield landed, it chipped away at Tyson's armor, and at the same time altered the focus of Tyson's game plan. Defeat was only a matter of time. Then it arrived. But the biggest blow came after the fight, when Tyson had to accept defeat, and he did so like a champ.
I just want to shake your hand, man. It's been so long. I just want to touch you.
For the second time in his career, Tyson was humbled. He was no longer the CEO of boxing. And the question leading into tomorrow night's fight is whether or not Iron Mike has the iron will to recapture the title.
They're both in great condition. This is all mental from this point. Who's got the will to overmatch who? And that's what is going to be the defining factor in the fight.
What skills do you possess that you feel you didn't utilize in the first fight?
I wasn't coherent enough to do anything because of numerous headbutts, but I'm going to be all right this fight.
Early brawling tactics. With a fighter like Holyfield, he's a great fighter. You can't take nothing away from him. You can't take nothing away from him. He's a great fighter. He got a lot of heart, and one of the main things in Holyfield's career, he always come in tremendous condition. So you can't come in there half-assed and 50% condition, 60% condition, or 80%. You got to be 100%. Mike wasn't 100%, and he got his butt whooped. Holyfield coming on.
What does Evander Holyfield feel is inside Mike Tyson's head right now?
I don't.
Confusion?
I don't allow myself to waste my energy and thinking what another man is thinking, because I don't know, and it's best for me not to assume. More I can think about what I need to do, that means the better I'll be.
But Holyfield getting the better of that duel.
Which, if is any better than November 9th, then Tyson's mental fight plan may be thrown out of the ring once the first bell sounds. Mario Diaz, News 13 Sports.
All right, thanks, Mario. The fight card set to begin 6 o'clock tomorrow night. Main event's going to go off right around 8:30. Hey, tonight, if you're interested, the Packers against the Cowboys at Cimarron High School at 7:30. They're playing basketball, not football, out there tonight. You can check that out. We'll have highlights for you tonight at 11 o'clock. We'll see you then.
Okay, thank you, Ron. What do you think?
Thanks a lot. Underdog Holyfield.